chosen ones. All my light vessels locking in, commenting, liking, sharing, expressing your experiences. I appreciate every single one of you. But today I want to talk about a little something. And it's about how chosen ones, you got this divine light. You got this presence, this magnetism. That's just undeniable. If you're a true chosen one, you've experienced this. You tend to be leaders in your group, or if not a leader, in a group you're pivotal, you're the backbone, Without you in the group, there's a big difference. When you're gone, there's something missing, You impact people's lives, in such a different way. You impact not only positive people, negative people, because whenever you come around, everyone's impacted, everyone's affected, everybody's changing, whether it's one way or the other. And I want to talk about the negative people and how you come into that negative people's presence or lives. And it's like a lot of these people, they tend to live or act or think in ego, in delusion. They have this God complex. This God complex, I run the show, I'm in control, I know what's best. But then, as a chosen one, when you come around, you change all that. Your mere presence, just changes that. You change, you affect their perception of their power, Because at the moment when you come around, you become the center of attention. People want to know who's this. You put smiles on people's faces. You light up their day. They love conversating with you. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people hate that. That's why a lot of the time, a lot of you probably got people laughing or hating, saying things under their breath, making lies on your name and stuff. And this is what I wanted to get to. My point is that a lot of people are not going to give you credit where credit's due. A lot of people are not going to show you or tell you the impact of the positivity that you have, A lot of people know your worth. A lot of people can see your shine. But they don't want to let you know. But you know. But you're humble. Because chosen ones are humble. But a lot of people won't let you know this. And it's like these same people that don't want to tell you your worth, that don't want to show you, that don't, behind closed doors, they're trying to be you. A lot of these people, they admire the way you move, they admire the way you talk, they admire the way you, garner attention, this magnetism, They love the way that you're solo out here. They love the way that you don't need external validation. But they won't tell you this, but behind a closed door, they're practicing, And this gets deep. Some of you won't even believe this, but this gets deep. They want to be like you, some of these people. They want to be like you. But they'll never tell you to your face. And it goes back to what one thing that I've experienced is that a lot of my so-called friends and that, behind closed doors, they respected a lot of things that I was and a lot of things that I've done. They never told me to my face, but they took what they admired in me and embodied it in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Even recent times, I'm doing certain things, certain new ventures and stuff, And the same people that are mimicking me, same people that are mocking me, laughing at me, not taking me serious, are now copying the same things that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And it gets even deeper. Let me show you this one now. Some people hate you, but they know your worth, they know your value, and they know that they ain't got nothing going on in their lives. So they'll use your life, your energy, siphon it, just to get themselves boosted. Let me give you an example. They'll start like, however way it may be, they might start a fight with you or argument with you just so everybody sees this argument, yeah. And so it makes them seem more important that they're even arguing with someone like you. Or some people might just want to become your friend knowing that you get a lot of attention. So knowing that they're beside you, they're about to get a lot of that attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy out here. It's just crazy. But what I want you to take from this is that you need to watch out for these people, you know. And sometimes people who do respect you and do value you and do admire you are not always going to say it. Sometimes those people move in silence too. But you need to look out for these people, man. These people that really, you know, be rating you, yeah, respecting you, admiring you, behind closed doors, but they'll never tell you to your face. But you don't even need that validation because you're already validated by the universe and the Most High. So I'm going to leave that one there. Chosen ones, do me one favor. Stay locked, stay focused, stay grounded, and most importantly, stay you. One love.